207 pounds. He is the self-proclaimed second best in the world and the longest reigning Wildcat heavyweight champion, the Wildcard, Jay Spade!
And I think right there, the Wildcard was just waiting for Edward King to let him out his cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Edward King. I am alongside the man, the one and only. He has the reputation of being the stomper for very good reason. That's right, it's the Southern Stomper, Luke Hawks. How are you, Luke?
I'm all right, man. I'm ready to see this match between Spade and Anthony. I think Anthony is going to push Spade past his limits, to his limits, maybe the most and biggest test that Spade has ever had. Keep in mind, I know Spade fought Stevie Richards. Sorry, I'm trying to think too many Steves. But Stevie Richards, who's been around for 25 plus years, been everywhere, ECW, WCW, you name it, he can claim it, right? Steve Anthony, on the other hand, has been around for a long time, but doesn't have the video footage to do as much research on. Well, you can go and watch any Stevie Richards match. You can't do that with a Steve Anthony match. He's one of the best kept secrets in pro wrestling. Being Harley Race's head trainer at his school, former pro wrestling Noah competitor, and since I started the business, man, we've battled toe to toe. I'm 20 years in, and Steve Anthony's before me, so we got a little standoff here. They shake hands.
The best kept secret in wrestling, and that's something that's extremely important. So if you can't scout him, there's no way to know what he's going to bring to you. Collar elbow tie up center ring, and now Steve Anthony using his size. He is a little bit taller.
No, Spade's a little bit taller.
Spade's the taller one? I think it's the hair.
But what I wanted to tell you is, like, you notice we go by experience. One thing I show you, you've seen how Anthony dropped low and drove, sort of like a football drive. When a guy hits when you hit a guy in football, you got to get low and drive, right? That's something Spade's not used to. Steve Anthony went right in for the lockup, dropped down low, and pushed Spade all the way back.
And now back to it in the ring. And this time, Jay Spade's going to power Anthony into the corner. A little bit of anything you can do, I can do. And you notice Anthony keeps his hands up. He's ready.
So that again comes from experience. Steve Anthony knows not to let his guard down. But see, Jay Spade is smart enough to pick up what Steve Anthony did the first time. Whereas Steve Anthony dropped down and went low, when Steve Anthony went for it the second time, Spade used his momentum to push for Anthony back into the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the longest reigning champion versus the first ever champion. So Steve Anthony telling them, don't make him bring back the exclamation point.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. Anthony's firing up now. He's feeling some type of way.
Now, Anthony's probably been wrestling at least 25 years, I'd say. He started around the age of 13 or 14 when he started training. A little young to be training, but nonetheless still started then. Probably started having pro wrestling matches at around 15, 16 in the southern states. Still in great shape.
I'm pretty sure he could outrun me any day.
He's not that old.
And he's smooth.
Very smooth. I would say Anthony's around the late 30s, early 40s. If I'm guessing, because I know he's a little bit older than me. I'm 37 years old. I've been wrestling 19 years. And I actually used to go to shows and watch Anthony wrestle. So, one of the first local guys that I really caught wind of and that I really liked because he was so good at what he did. He just stood above the rest.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it. Steve Anthony, this man is a pure picture of longevity and determination, and now he takes Jay Spade down. He's going to work on that left leg, and that's something that's crucial to the game plan of Jay Spade. Jay Spade is strong. That elbow will take you out, but he uses his legs. He gets off the ground. He jumps high, he springboards, and he's quick with it.
So I'll tell you, like I brought up earlier, Anthony has the advantage because of the experience. But Spade is a smart kid. Spade is a guy that you can't try the same thing twice on because he won't fall for it.
Yes.
You're going to get him the first time, but you're not going to get him a second time.
Fool me twice, shame on you.
Look at that.
And now, arm drag. After arm drag, Jay Spade comes back with his own, and a stalemate.
We got a standoff. And the crowd clapping to show their appreciation for this match so far.
Man, every little step, every move, everything Steve Anthony does, when he gets the upper hand, Jay Spade finds a way to fight out of it and reverse it.
And that's why he's our champion. Also because he's never wrestled me with the belt.
This is true. Never defended his title against the Southern Stomper. Will we ever see a Jay Spade Southern Stomper title match?
You know what? I'm waiting on it. Where's Mr. Powers at?
The Reverend. Now side headlock. Drops to one knee. Puts that body weight on him. And that extra pressure. And notice how he squeezes the head of Jay Spade. Man, it's not a comfortable position to be in if you're the champion right now. Jay Spade taking him back. Using the ropes for momentum. He's going to send him off. Oh, shoulder tackle.
Big shoulder tackle.
He goes down. Oh, he ducks under.
Baseball slide.
Oh.
Steve Anthony with the waist lock. He said, not today, kid. You seen what Spade was going for. Spade was going to try and run Steve Anthony out the ring, but Anthony said, not today, kid.
And Anthony right back on that leg.
And that's where that experience comes in. This is what we keep talking about, the Steve Anthony experience.
It is youth versus experience. Knowledge versus talent, champion versus challenger.
And Steve Anthony is not that much older than Jay Spade. I'd say he maybe has 10 years on him at the most. But he has 20 plus years of ring experience, as we said before. And a big drop kick, as I say that, Spade answers back with a big drop kick to Anthony's face.
Right on the button, as I like to say, and look at the intensity in the eyes of the champion.
But why not go for the cover right there?
Oh, he sets him up. Baseball slide clothesline. And now Anthony's going to do what veterans do. He's getting out of the ring. He's creating space. He's trying to gather himself. Jay Spade looks like he's not going to let him. He's going up. He's going up again. And oh! Jay Spade flies.
Now, I don't know if that's what he was originally looking for, but he definitely got him.
It looks like at first he was going to go straight over.
And there you go, throw him back in the ring because you can't win this match outside the ring.
Yes, sir. And now Jay Spade going for a pin in one. Kick out at one. Anthony letting him know early it's going to take more than that. Got him up.
He's struggling.
Oh.
Spade was struggling with that body slam.
Kind of lost his footing on him. Elbow drop from Spade. Now that's something you don't see every day. Kick out at one once again. And that's got to be messing with the head of Jay Spade. You can't even get a 2 count. And now he's going to send them off. Reverse, and he is as quick as they come. Oh!
Slingshots. I mean, we're off to a commercial break, folks. We'll be right back.
And now back to the action. Oh, baseball slide, drop kick, sends Jay Spade to the floor.
Now, I want to point this out right now, early in this match. Spade looks to be out of it. If you notice that he did a sloppy shoot-off right before we went to commercial break, Steve Anthony wisely countered the shoot-off. Now, Spade looks to be out. Is there something I missed? Did he get kicked in the head prior? Did he take a hard fall? Did he fall harder on the concrete when he went on that dive for, against Steve Anthony?
And that definitely could be a possibility because once he got back in the ring, he has been moving slower since.
He just seems that he's out on his feet, if that makes any sense. Have you ever been hit so hard in the head where you're not knocked out, but you just kind of don't know where you're at?
And this is not the time for him to be that way. He's got to shake it off, get his awareness up, because if not, Steve Anthony will walk away with his title.
Steve Anthony's definitely not the guy you want to slouch on.
He's the Mathan Warrior, also been called Mr. 450. Oh, right in the back. And notice, right for the pin, after each move, Anthony wears him down more. Every time he pins him, you have to use energy to kick out. And now he is just terrorizing the back of Jay Spade.
And I'll tell you this, those kicks aren't helping Spade remember where he's at.
Beautiful suplex, textbook, pops the hips, lays flat.
Almost a brain buster.
And now, what is this? He's looking to stretch him out. I thought he was about to tip him. And now, if he leans back, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the body is not meant to bend that way.
I was gonna say I bet you Spade was enjoying that, but he's not enjoying this.
Oh, champ, I'm sorry. Oh my God, how did he not kick out? And once again, the veteran moves, stretch him out, cause intense pain, and then pin him immediately. Even if you don't get the 3 count, you're making him force. He's struggling. He has to kick out. He has to use energy.
And he's lining him up. And
Jay Spade blocks it.
A little fight back, a little back elbow.
Oh, that's his spot. That's his spot.
And right back down. Steve Anthony capitalizes with the side Russian leg sweep.
Right into the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Jay Spade still fighting. Well, as you said earlier, he was out on his feet. He never even looked back when he went for his springboard. Usually he scouts his opponent, sees where he's at, and when he goes up, he doesn't miss. This time, he went straight for it and never knew where Anthony was.
I believe he's fighting on sheer willpower right now.
Displaying the heart of a champion, Anthony wearing him down, kicks to the back, suplexes, working the midsection, stretching him out, taking the wind out of him.
Spade fight with the back elbows.
Gets himself free, but he has got to make something happen.
He's holding those ribs. Those ribs could be hurt.
Oh!
If they weren't hurt before, they're hurt now.
The accuracy on these kicks, and the Mathan Warrior is in complete control of the champion.
Did you hear the contact from that kick?
Deaf people heard the contact from that kick. Oh!
Did you hear the contact from that smack?
Oh! And Jay Spade fires back. If you know anything about the champion, one thing he will not tolerate is being disrespected. I don't think it's in the best interest of Anthony.
See, I don't know if you caught that. Anthony's talking crap to Spade as he hits him.
And that's not what you want to do. You do not want to awaken that thing inside of Jay Spade that made him champion. On his feet, and right back to him. Right back to him. And the size of Jay Spade's arms, you do not want to take those licks. Oh man, he is going in right now.
He's firing it up. Now, one thing you can't take away from Spade is his athleticism. He is one of the most athletic men, and Wildcat is not the most athletic man.
The man can move. He can do it quick, and he can do it hard.
He hits like a heavyweight, but he moves like a cruiserweight.
And that makes him a dangerous person. And now off the ropes, there it is.
The spin wheel kick, but you gotta cover. You have to cover in this situation. He got him down, now he's wasting time.
Steve Anthony has all the way gotten in the head of Jay Spade. He has taken him out of his element. He's got him to the point to where he's basically monologuing instead of ending this match.
And another lazy shoot-off. Look how slow Spade's moving. He's not 100%.
And now he blocks it. Spade where he's comfortable at. He's gonna fly. Springboard drop kick. Go for the pin.
Now just as I said, Spade's not 100%, but then he hits a big move like that. That's the thing that makes Spade a champion. He's a fighting champion. You can't count him out, but he's got to know when to make these covers more. We got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
And now back to the action. Jay Spade can't believe that it was only a 2 count. And right here, he's got to make something happen. He has to capitalize. Oh, speaking of making something happen.
Steve Anthony steps in with a big knee to the gut.
Creates an opening. He's
going for the pile driver.
And J Spade with the reversal. There we go. 1. A 1.5. He ducks it. Okay, now we're starting to see the J Spade that we know.
Some quick covers.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh! Jesus Christ!
What I was believing to be a simple kick, an extra spin, some rotation for momentum and power. Steve Anthony, the Methane Warrior, has just kicked the lights out of J Spade.
As Peter Griffin would say, pow, right in the kisser.
Oh man, look at the look on J Spade's face. He has been out of it ever since he dove out of the ring. And Anthony has just been capitalizing one after another. Nice belly to back.
He's definitely not using that mouth for any extracurricular activity tonight.
Up and over.
Oh, lands on his feet.
He went for a triangle moonsault, saw that J Spade scouted it. Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen.
German suplex, that's it. That's it. 2.
He kicked out.
At the last second, Spade with the desperation kick out. Now we talk about how agile Spade is. We can't take away from Steve Anthony.
Not at all. Did you see how pure? Look at J Spade's jaw right now. It almost looks like he dislocated it with that kick.
He was like a cat landing on his feet just now. And Anthony, like I said, he's 25 plus years in. He may be in the best shape of his career.
Spade has no clue where he is right now. He went for the sky high. Anthony countered it with a drop kick. He tries to fly. Spade's gonna get him up. Oh man.
I've seen this.
Oh! Right in the gut, but look at the ring awareness by the veteran.
Not just the gut, the ribs. Have you ever been hit so hard in the ribs and tried to breathe out there, Kelly?
Oh my God, once and never again. I'm never taking it again. Look at Anthony. He has rolled all the way to the other side.
And Saeed's checking on him. But this is where Spade's making a mistake. What's Saeed doing? Spade needs to be pulling him in the ring and going for a cover.
And for some reason, the ref told him not to. He backed him up.
I guess because he was in the ropes. But at the same time, you're a champion. You got to pull out all stops. Pull him away from the ropes and go for the cover.
Yes, sir. You got to finish it right here. And now Spade moving really slow. Anthony's down, takes the leg from under and makes him eat the buckle.
There you go, King. Right back to the mouth and the jaw area again. Steve Anthony picks apart a body part. He went for the ribs. He went for the leg. He went for the mouth.
And now Spade is so out on his feet that he can't stand. He drops straight to his knees. Uh-oh, he's found the spirit. He goes for the pin. And Anthony rolls him right back into it. He never let go. He's got him up. He's got him up. No, Spade's got him up. Look at the power. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even think J Spade is aware of what's going on right now.
This is a battle. This is like watching two bulls lock horns and drag each other around. Which one's going to get the advantage?
A European uppercut for the ages.
Now I've noticed, ever since Spade, Johnny, Buku, PJ Hawks, my son, got back from England, we're seeing these European uppercuts.
And man, they are nasty.
Ooh, are they nasty.
Spade up in the air. He's going to go for it. Oh, he rolls him straight through. Anthony's up, knee to the side of the head. Oh, he's going for it now. Angel wings, up, down. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a new champion. J Spade kicked out. J Spade kicked out. Ladies and gentlemen, J Spade kicked out. He is not giving up his title without a fight. And look at the sheer frustration.
Without a doubt, he's frustrated. But look at him as he scoots back. He's going to gather his breath. And we're going to take a commercial.
And we are back to the action. Look at the face of Anthony right now, the Nathaniel Warrior, that's despair. Like, it's disheartening. Everything that he has done up until this point was to get him in the position that he just got him in. And all that to happen just for Jay Spade to kick out. What do you do?
I think he's more frustrated at the fact that Spade, who with less experience comes into this, is kicking out of anything he throws at him.
And Spade is not short on heart.
Now you see the difference in these two characters. Spade has been out on his feet for a while, fighting on pure adrenaline. Steve Anthony is picking Spade apart, but it's not working.
Steve Anthony just gave the signal. It's happened. Jay Spade brought him back to the days of Mr. 450.
If he hits this, it's over. Oh! Jesus Christ, I think his ankles gave out.
Oh, that is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. You know what comes next.
Sky high.
1, 2, 3. Did you hear the impact?
And we got the replay right here. Watch Steve Anthony's ankle give out.
He couldn't stay up on his feet, and then that bionic elbow. Steve Anthony, for some reason, he managed to stay up, but it was all for naught. Because right after, the Sky High winner and still.
Now we pick back up. We missed the fans throwing the streamers in the ring to support their heavyweight champion, the Wildcard, Jay Spade.
Winner and still. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not an easy feat. And you know what, Luke? You called it in the very beginning. You said that he would be pushed to a point he's never been pushed before. Look at all the damage that was done in this match. Jay Spade wasn't fast, and that's one of his best qualities. He wasn't accurate with his moves. He couldn't move the way he wanted to. He couldn't land his punches, his kicks. Everything that Jay Spade does is completely taken away from him because of the experience of Steve Anthony. But yet, the heart and the heart alone allowed him to retain his title. As he stands face to face.
Steve Anthony sells his ankle here. You can obviously tell they're landing on it. Oh, what do we got here?
That's one thing that I know for sure about the challenge. He ain't never scared. The smirk on Jay's face. He asked him, is that how you feel?
The match is over, so Saeed has no jurisdiction on this.
And Anthony's silencing Saeed. Saeed's going to take the hit, hands up, and he is going to back away.
This really has nothing to do with Saeed at this point. He needs to walk away.
That was a very smart move. And they shake hands.
That's not what I was expecting with that.